What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Insurgence. Last time we left off, didn't want to go into here, I wanted to go into the Pokegear. And then to the map. Last time we left off, we had made our way to Sonata City. It was a longer episode, like a 45-minute episode. We left the Whirl Islands, came here, Myra Town, traveled, got the Pokeflute, woke up the Snorlax, took on Sonata City, checked out everything here, and beat the gym first try. We used a ton of revives and a ton of hyper potions. But, gosh darn it, we beat the gym first try. And then we found out there was a power outage at the hospital. Oh no! Pokepon? No, I have no idea what that means. I'm going to the hospital, which is this way. Get out of the way! Hospital! Alright. Assuming they'll be in here somewhere? Maybe they'll be in the basement. There's some power stuff down there. Yep. You again from the Sun-Touched Gym, right? Pleased to see you again, Harmony. You too, Wiz. Nora? My name's Dan. If you don't remember, I'm part of Perfection. Don't worry, I didn't forget. Didn't you, slap a child and try to kidnap Reshiram? You at the back. I don't know why you're tampering with our power, but, you better start explaining. Oh, don't worry, Harmony. We'll turn the power back on. We just want to talk to you. That's all. Wait, was it Rikra? Why are you here? I want to make a deal with you, Harmony. A deal? With the power source to a hospital? Are you actually blackmailing me here with the lives of people? Ricker, what happened to you? You used to be so... I have the power cord. Stop talking. Thank you. That's right. That's right, it is me. It's been a while. Not the person you knew anymore. I'm the leader of the Perfection cult now. As for the why I'm here, I was trying to find you. You run their hospital here, right? You have access to all the patients in the building. We want access to the room containing the patient Maldi. That's my father's room, right? I'm not letting... There's no chance. I'm not letting you near him, and you know it. I thought you might say that. We actually have your father's best interest at heart. Believe it or not, we know he's sick. We know what his condition is. Let us help you. We can both get what we want here. You left off an eye. Put the power back on, like you want. Then we'll go to his room on the top floor and we can talk. Fine, whatever. Just hurry up. People's lives are at stake here. Very well. Oh, the power's back on. Now follow me. Alright, he used to be so different. What? Who's Molly? More importantly, how does Harmony know a cult leader? No clue, but I'm planning on following them. Liz, you should come along. I'd love to have some support because I'm evidently better than you, even though I suck and I'm stupid. He's still not talking to me after what I said. I can't blame him. What I said was awful, and completely and utterly true. I just hope that he won't snap and betray us. Oh, he probably will, because he's a terrible person. Wait up, I'm coming! I don't like Damien. Never been a fan of Damien. Honestly, wouldn't really mind. Wouldn't really mind if he got killed off. Is that bad to say? I'm gonna guess middle. Nope. Alright, this is the top floor. Ooh, there was a potion in there. Gonna steal a hyper potion. I'm gonna steal that from a patient who could totally have used it, even though I don't think hyper potions work on humans. Ooh, that was a TM. I'm totally gonna steal this from you. Dragon Bolt, stole it from you. Not even gonna speak to you. Alright, so I'm gonna guess middle. There's 5, so middle. Really? Not the middle? Is that a great ball? Just stealing all these people's stuff. How terrible of me to come into this hospital and just steal these people's stuff. Repel, super repel, to be exact. Just stealing all yo stuff. Pokeball. Where are has to be his room. Why is this room? It's such a weird room to give him. Are you crazy? I don't care how desperate I am. I'm not gonna let you force inject some weird chemical into his bloodstream. It doesn't matter if we were friends. I'm not letting you touch him or any other patients here. You're a psychopath. A cultist. No way. Fine then. You can do it. Here's the vial. Analyze it, do whatever you need to convince yourself it's safe. Fine. Maybe I will. Do you know why we want to use your father, Harmony? Maldi was around during the original Delta incident in Hoenn. After Deoxys was defeated above Moss Deep City, people below started reporting strange fevers. Everything ended up being fine, but testing showed that everyone's DNA was slightly tainted. Not enough to be significant, but enough to be noticed if you look closely. My point is that his body may not react to viruses in the same way ours do. And there's one particular that I find interesting. Hold on a minute, this is just Pokérus. This isn't dangerous, we've known about this for years. Exactly. It's very unique as infections go. It helps the Pokemon rather than hindering them. It allows them to grow stronger. In the scientific world, we call this mutalism. What you're holding right now is a strand that specifically increases the HP stat. Now, even though the virus doesn't affect ordinary people, it might be able to help your father. Increasing his HP stat could heal him, because he is a Pokemon, and even lengthen his lifespan. With some fine-tuning, we might even be able to discover a path to immortality. What do you say, Harmony? This really is just Pokérus virus in a tube. How do I know you're not lying? You don't. I owe you, Harmony, and at the moment our interests happen to cross. You want your father healed, and this could be a breakthrough for our cult's research. It's merely a business transaction. Your father's life, our goals. Not only that, but if it works on him, it may work on you as well. You're right about the DNA thing. He told me that a long time ago. I'm desperate enough to try it. But double-cross me and I swear... I'm glad to hear it. Let's just get this over with. Listen, I don't like needles. If you guys don't mind, I think I'm gonna wait outside because I'm a little... terrible person. Seriously? He's in the room with a cultist and he's scared of needles? He is such a little baby. Anyways, okay, Dad, hang in there. I'm glad our chat box is gonna cover up everything we're doing. 3, 2, 1, and done. I don't think it... You're awake? Are you okay? And then he just dies. I don't know, I can't tell the chat box. Oh gosh. What's happening? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my Arceus. Whoa. Shh. We need to talk quietly. Be careful not to provoke him. What on earth did you do? This wasn't supposed to happen. I'm not sure, but he looks a bit like Deoxys. I wonder if there's a connection. It would make sense. Deoxys is a virus known for its stats. Perhaps the Pokérus is an extension of this. You better fix him or I'll... I think he's been healed at least. He should live longer too. You know, the problem is that the viruses may have impacted his mind somehow. It seems this experiment needs far more fine-tuning. But anyways, we need to stay quiet. As long as we aren't loud, we can... Hey guys! So how did it go? Did the needle go in okay? I'm a little douche and I just want to ruin everything! Why would you come in and yell that anyways? Ah, I kidnapped him. What an idiot. What have you done? This is your fault. This didn't go quite as planned, but... What a breakthrough it's been. If he really is immortal now, then I'm sure we can find a way to use it without the drawbacks. Do you not care at all that someone just got kidnapped? And I mean, honestly, I don't really even care because it's just Damien. He's stupid, and I don't really like him in the story at all. I wouldn't really mind if he just disappeared from the story. But anyways, and what about my father, more importantly? What did you do to him? Your father is fine. More than fine. In fact, he's the healthiest he's ever been. As for the boy, I'm sure he's fine. He may be infected, but the Pokérus helps. Not hinders. My father would never do that. It's not really up to him at this point. And now it's time for me to take my leave. I have an appointment to keep with a gym leader. I hope you appreciate this. Your father is immortal now, after all. Why did he just walk through my small brother? That's kind of rude. What a jerk. After all Sylvia and I did for him, you'd think he'd be a bit more appreciative. Damien, I hope he's dead. I mean, listen, Nora, is it? We'll find your friend, I promise, even though I don't really know why you'd call him a friend. He's kind of ruins everything. Come with me, we'll try and figure out where he took him. I like that very much, even though I don't really like that, because I hate him. Liz, you can help us if you want, but you might find it more useful to head to Kepler City. I'm worried that Rekaroo might have been talking about Anastasia, the leader there, when he said he had an appointment. If you could warn her that she might be in danger, I'd appreciate that. The other thing is Maldi. If you guys see him, you have to let me know. We need to figure out a way to reverse this. For my own sake, I have to believe that it's possible. Come on, Nora, follow me. Maybe we can just leave Damien forever. Sorry, I had to turn off my fan. Or rather, turn it down. But anyways, yeah, I wouldn't be too upset if just Damien's gone forever. Where did she say we need to head to? I'm assuming it's the next city, but it might be the next city. Because we're here now. So is this Kepler? Yeah. So it's the next city. I actually don't know how much more we actually... Oh wait, I think we actually go through here. Wasn't there like trash block? There was trash blocking that. Oh, does she say anything different now that we've gotten rid of the... Oh no, where's she? No, she's not here anymore because she cleaned up all the trash. Oh, we should quick save. But I don't know how close to the end of what is already put into this game is actually here. Like, I don't know how much he has accomplished, if that's the right word to say. I like how much of this game he has gathered. I think at least the next gym battle, at least, might be longer than that as well. I don't know. I'm sure we'll know it when we get to it, I would imagine. I at least hope we know it when we get to it. Like, I'm assuming when we get to something and there's, like, nowhere else to go, I would assume that means we're at the end of it. I don't know. But, I do have plans to play his... After we finish up with Insurgence, we'll come back. I guess we'll come back every so often and continue it. I should have been more thoughtful when I started this and not done Insurgence right away. I should have just held off on doing Insurgence until it was, you know, done. Or at least for the most part done, where it was to the point where I could keep up with it. Which, I mean, depending on how long it takes us to get to the end, depending on how much is here already, I mean, there could be more updates out sooner enough to that I catch up with an update. But after this, I can't even think of the name of it. I had it in my head and then I lost it. Pokemon Omnicron and something? Omega? No, not Omega. Oh wow, we're already in Kepler City? That is super surprising. Let me just look this up. Pokemon O? Omnicron? Omnicron, that is something. Pokemon Zeta and Omnicron. Those are also, from what I understand, is also made by the same guy same team that made Insurgence. But it is a complete game. It was the one they did before this, and it evidently has a really good story. So it will be a Pokemon game that we do next. Alright. See what this girl has to say. Kepler City electricity comes from a nuclear power. There's a reactor underground that generates huge amounts of energy every second. It's actually a lot safer than people give it credit. Nuclear power isn't as dangerous as everyone thinks. Until we all die and blow up. You see a lot of abyssal cultists around those parts. There's also a really deep ocean trench just south of here. What a funny coincidence. I don't think he thinks it's a coincidence. Kepler City is definitely the tech and science city of Torren. Every innovation from Pokeballs to power all come from here. I don't know what the voices I gave him, but it was different. I absolutely love living here in Kepler. Not only do I love machines, but my parents helped to build it. I want to honor my parents' memories by never moving away or having a life of my own. I spent years training with psychic and ghost-type Pokemon, so it was really odd when I moved to Kepler City. There isn't much of a mystical or magical. It's all hard science. I think the scariest cult in the region is the Infernal one. Their members are creepy, to say the least. It feels like they were brainwashed into joining. They totally were. Greetings, young one. I'm the legendary guardian of the... I'm the ancient guardian of the legendary HM03, the Surf. Only with this move, you'll be able to cross large bodies of water. All I ask in return is... well, you already have an item for that? Are you serious? I had this whole speech prepared and just take the thing. I don't even care anymore. Kids these days just have everything handed to them. I mean, you were gonna hand it to me either way. You're just gonna speech me up. Speech me up? That's weird. Hello, I am a move tutor. I can teach the move defog to your Pokemon. No, don't do that. Don't ever do that. I heard this huge rumbling sound earlier, followed by gears turning. How bizarre. It sounded like some sort of machine. And it would be really odd to hear a machine in the machine and tech capital of the Torren Region. Oh, scary stuff. Shouldn't the well lord be in water? We don't want to die? Sometimes the other kids at school make fun of me because I'm so small. But it's alright, my Pokemon are much bigger, and that's all that matters in the end. Hey kids, size doesn't matter. The leader of the Kepler City gym is named Anastasia. She's one heck of a battler. She's a master of both steel and electric types. I hear there's a moss rock over in the Merc Forest to the northeast. If you're into evolving an Eevee into a Leafeon, that would be the place to do it. Looks like we got a couple more houses here. Would you like to trade Pokemon? I'll trade you my Beldum for any electric and fire type. No, I don't have anything like that. Our town has a trade agreement with Nazca Town. They provide us with food and fruit, and we share our technologies and inventions. Did you know that Harmony, Rikuru, and Anastasia and Professor Sylvia all went to the same university? Two gym leaders, a cultist, and a professor all learning together. The world is a really small place. They're also totally banging. The Augur's actually a cultist. He's running the region behind our backs. Wake up, Maribel. Oh, I'm glad you know this. Glad you know. My friends like all this. My friends like this all the time. It's completely unbearable. It's probably a good idea to get to know someone before sharing a house. I mean, he's right. Anastasia, our gym leader, runs a machine-themed gym. She's almost there, never there though. She's in the observatory working on projects in her lab. I guess that's one drawback to being a gym leader with an actual job. Is that allowed? Are you allowed to be a gym leader with an actual job? Isn't being a gym leader a job? This is Anastasia's secret lab. I'm afraid I can't let you in. Access is restricted. He's really excited about his job. He's so pumped for it. I'm assuming that's the observatory. Let's go into the gym, even though she won't be here. I'm at least assuming she won't be here. What if she was? She was like, oh, hey, you're the only person that I ever wanted to challenge. I was wondering how long it'd take you to find me. Are there no people in this gym currently? I don't think there are. It's like a maze, but... Oh, found the end. Maybe? No? No! We gotta get on here. We gotta get here somehow. Now we gotta get here somehow and up and over. Nope, she isn't here. We did all of that for absolutely positively Positively? For nothing. We did it for nothing. But now we know it for the future. We just gotta remember that path. How long are we? We're 20 minutes. Roughly. That was me pushing my glasses up, because he's a nerd. This is the observatory of Kepler City. Using our telescope, we can record the trajectory of different celestial bodies. And I might be a nerd, but I make more than you in a year, and I'm gonna be your boss one day. The back room is absolutely off limits, though. Only Anastasia and the two of us are allowed back there. Anastasia is a great scientist, but she's always so busy. In between being a gym leader, a researcher, and an engineer, it's amazing she has any free time at all to be my friend, my best friend. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. One moment, please. Dr. writes, please tell me the other one's Dr. Left's, even though she's on the left side. The telescope is completely fine. I don't know what you're talking about. There's a white glare in the middle of the image. It's clearly broken somehow. It's astronomy world, right? We call that a star. I didn't realize the other conversation there was right. That's not what that holds like about this later. If you spent less time on that project of yours and more time on actual... Right. I said later. And don't forget that the project of mine is what's funding us in the first place. Anyways, how can I help you? Oh, so you're challenging. Nice to meet you. I'm Anastasia. I run the gym here. My gym is based around machines. I specialize in both electric and steel types. I'd be glad to take you on. Harmony told you to warn me about the perfection cult. One of their lackeys might be coming after me. I see ya. Thanks for letting me know, but don't worry, let's just get going. I'm pretty busy at the moment. The sooner we can get this battle done, the better. I hate working here almost as much as that star hates me, even though I really want to be Anastasia's best friend. Oh, he's just going to say the same thing. He's not going to say anything different. Oh, what? It doesn't normally rain here. It's kind of weird. The weather wasn't like this when I went to the building 12 hours ago. It's kind of weird that it's like this now. This can't possibly be bad natural. But what kind of machine could have possibly created this? Not a machine, Anastasia. A Pokemon. I don't know who this is. Oh, it's Lugia. Lugia's the Pokemon. Audrey. How have you been, Anastasia? I don't remember the voice I gave her like 2 episodes ago. How have you been, Anastasia? Oh, alive. The world is changing. Our plan has officially been put into action. The storm is only the beginning. Soon, my Lugia storms will flood the entire world. I thought your group worshipped Kyogre. Oh, we do, believe me, but Kyogre's true value is only revealed in specific circumstances. Those conditions are being created as we speak, don't worry, but since our leaders like you were too busy trying to save citizens, we can't be stopped. Tell me, Anastasia, have you heard of thalassophobia? It describes mankind's innate fear of deep, deep ocean. And soon, very soon, we'll be reminded of where it came from. Well, that's fantastic. Well, the worst part is she's right. I can't stop her. I need to protect people from the floods. But you... I'm not going to ask you to fight her. I can't ask something like that of a kid. But if you could take this and find someone who could, I'd greatly appreciate it. Scuba gear, I'll handle it. Don't worry. If she has Kyogre, then she must be in the deep part of the ocean. And only like that place around here in Maelstrom 9, a scuba gear will let you, and by you I mean someone that you go and find because you're just a child and you shouldn't be doing this, dive down there. If the abyssal cult's putting their plan into action, then now is the best time to end them. That's how it works in the movies, right? Today's a good day to die hard. Too. Sorry, it is a good day to die hard, too. I'm sorry. Alright, so, I'm sorry that we are back to, Seizure Central. But this is where we are going to wrap up this episode. There's a lot of story in this episode, a lot of story stuff. We didn't get to take on the gym like we were hoping to, but we are going to get to go scuba diving. That right here in Maelstrom 9. Also, why I don't know why it's Maelstrom 9. I guess because it's after Route 9. I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna be going diving here in this area that we passed through earlier, and we're gonna be taking on, it seems like, Kyogre. So that should be lots of fun and tears and crying and tears. So yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know in a comment down below. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed what you're seeing, because I'm enjoying making it. Check out all the other content coming out this week and next week, with Oblivion back in action, taking on possibly the Mages Guild next, but check that out. Building up to the end of our first run through with Undertale. XCOM 2 is going off the rails with awesomeness. Mass Effect, we're building towards the end of the first game. And with Minecraft Achievement Hunter, next Wednesday we're going to be taking on the Wither, so definitely go check that out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, excuse me. Hey, I actually need to go get that arrow. Both those arrows are very important to me winning today. Yes.